They've got Landry Shamet. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's the franchise in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Howard grabs the miss. The Magic shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. 4-3. Matadze. The pass to Howard. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Dadier. Sends it home from three-point land. Dadier's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Batase with a screen. Here's Banchero. Pass to Batase. And there's a 3-second violation. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Orlando, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger. And
one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Wagner. And he sinks the 11-footer.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity for Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. 5th best, the Suns.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players' union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them. And some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
McConnell, he's checked in for Orlando. Pass to Batase, and here's Banchero. Suggs with it. Give him 8. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. Deflected.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Robinson comes in for Shamet. That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. 17-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Here's the franchise. Defended by Wagner. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. It's hauled in by McConnell.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. 3-pointer. Orlando again missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Here's Banchero. The rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Out to the wing. Back to Banchero. To the middle.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've...
Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's the franchise. And a two-handed jam!
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Magic trail by 19. On the court for Orlando. Banchero out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's McConnell in at the 1. Unloads from 13. Carter on the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pulls it. Rebounded by Suggs.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
The 3 from Banchero. Drills it from deep.
This is definitely an aspect of Paolo Banchero's game that he is working to become more consistent at. Boy, bang that 3-point shot. That'll give you some confidence.
Here's the franchise. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Banchero in the post. He's covered by O'Neal. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achiuwa with a screen on Robinson. Here's Suggs. Achiuwa finds Suggs. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Banchero. Orlando again missing. The Suns lead by 16. Here's the franchise. Takes a 3. Howard grabs the miss.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Wagner. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Suns. The franchise has got 8 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Oh, hey! How about that? And he dunks it down.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean,
so no problem for Phoenix as
another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Oh, say does that.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And no doubt anymore that MP wasn't making a false claim, right? They've been handling the best competition in the league with ease. They're a team that looks built for the pressure of the postseason.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The franchise is out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Wallace outside. It's Dort on the wing. Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Booker. Shot clock at 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. It's good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through it. Seem like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Holmgren. Nice D from the franchise. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the miss from the franchise. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Wallace.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
The franchise passes to Booker. To the wing right side. The franchise knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
The franchise has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the franchise in the last game against Utah was all business. He scored 22 points, and his rebounding and defense were certainly both factors. He brought a ton of energy out there. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's the franchise. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Utah Jazz. And Booker is good for 3.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. 5 to shoot. To end the run. A rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's done in the corner. And here's KD for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Dunn. From past the arc. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 10. They've got Cason Wallace. He's out there with Nance, and it's Williams at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Nance against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one comes up a bit short. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Williams gets the bucket.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Out in Charlotte, the news has just surfaced about the Hornets trade with the Portland Trailblazers. They labeled DeAndre Ayton as a target for quite some time now. They were able to land him ever since his early days. They've really appreciated his game, and now that his value has dipped a little bit from where he was initially, the team felt it was the right move to make at the right time. They wanted his size and his interior presence immediately.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Shots good by Booker.
And that's a deep make from Booker. From the jump, he's been a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league. So impressive.
They set the pick. Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
The eighth versatility. That is pretty special.